Tatia, and today I will speak about the state of QA in Georgia. And the topics that I will cover today are what is GeoSTQB, what is ISTQB, main achievements and missions, QA market before GeoSTQB and after, and about future plans. Before I start about ISTQB or GeoSTQB, a few words about myself. I am Tatia, and I'm the girl who thought that tester, word tester, meant only perfume tester, and not professional software tester. Then in my life appeared GeoSTQB, and I started a long journey in software tester. And now I try my best to make popular software testing and to talk more about the importance of this profession. I'm sure you all know the first tester that was a woman, Grace Soper, and I will talk below a few words about Grace Soper. But first of all, start about GeoSTQB. But before GeoSTQB, let's start about ISTQB. Nadia mentioned that ISTQB, I talked about ISTQB, and I would like to remind some other details, like it was founded in November 2002, and it is not for profit organization legally registered in Belgium. And it will have 20th birthday in November, and so on. International Software Testing Qualification Board has defined the ISTQB certified tester scheme, as Nadia already said, and that has become the worldwide leader in the certification of competencies in software testing. It is composed of representatives from each existing national board, such as GeoSTQB, such as the board I represent today, the Georgian Software Testing Board, so its local official or representative office of ISTQB Global since the end of 2019. You may think, why is it important to have ISTQB certification? Let's talk about it, but Natia said a lot about it, but I will talk a little. The ISTQB certified tester program provides certification for software tester internationally, and it is important that it is international. There are currently two levels of certification, the foundation level and the advanced level of certification. Certificates for both levels, international working parties develop and maintain internationally uniform curricula and exams. Let's move to about GeoSTQB at a glance. Since October 18, 2019, GeoSTQB became official representative of ISTQB. Since 16th January 2020, there was an official launch the ability to take exam via Exactpro Tbilisi office in Georgia. But you know, in 2020 started a world pandemic, and the response of GeoSTQB and Exactpro was that it appeared supporting remote examination. We worked with GITA and initiating the training existence around software testing for the project education for 3,000 specialists in IT. Provided a variety of workshops, webinars, meetups, and all-around software testing, started celebration of Software Testers Day since 9th September 2020. We established relations with several universities in order to support proper education of according ISTQB syllabus. Conducted a QA survey for 2020 based on the first quarter of 2021, initiated the processes of accreditation training centers as an official ISTQB training provider since 9 September 2021. It is important that in cooperation with the Digital Camp Georgia, we supported the idea of QA hackathon and motivated participants. Participated in World Congress twice that was organized by A4Q, participated in several events that potential was increased awareness of software testing among any target audience. Supporting gender equity as it is important for us to support gender equity. We signed webs that is women empowering principles with UN Women Georgia and participating in project 500 Women in Tech, and we are proud of it. Supporting training centers, especially with trainers by our board members, and supported QA community, which grew up to 2.6K users. Participating in several social media and or digital channel programs in order to promote the area and profession itself. And I said in the beginning of my speech about Grace Hopper. Yes, Grace Hopper is a great person. She was the first person who, as a tester, and in Georgia, it is the second year we have Grace Hopper Award, and we were nominated as one of the best industry, and we were among 3 finalists at Grace Hopper Award industry. The category, the industry category, looks out to celebrate all types of initiatives with leadership practices or commitments that companies have made in order to achieve a long-lasting impact for gender equality with their organization or the country at large. Yes, and we are proud that we were finalists of this Grace Hopper Award program. What about the mission and vision of our board? The mission and vision of the organization of GeoSTQB is connected to an increased awareness of software testing in Georgia and establish proper standards. Therefore, our main directions are connected with the hosting a variety of events, cooperating with universities and training centers to proper study program, accreditation of exam, and training providers, launching ISTQB products and supporting new products, cooperation with companies, and supporting the community of testers. The team, I am introducing you the GeoSTQB team. Tatia Getia, as you all know, Tatia Getia, Vice President, me as well, Tatia Getia. Anna is our star lecturer. She is certified tester. Tamar Barakashvili, Tarijan Sanatashvili, Beka Sasuashvili, David Daneli, and David Natovishvili, our star boy. Let's talk about QA market before and after. Returning back to 2018 or even before the GeoSTQB started activities on the market, we have the following situation. Monthly demand of QA specialists was 5 or 6, including all companies. Now, no understanding of necessity this area for business. No career development path for software tester, low salaries as well. It was deemed as the less desirable profession in technologies and no understanding of ISTQB. And now, after GeoSTQB was launched, we have around 80-90 specialists average on different HR recruiting platforms. Lack of professionals on the market and companies are searching desperately. International companies recognize ISTQB standards and have higher requirements. You will agree with me that the situation quite changed during this period, and if the demand was hardly, as I said, 5 or 6, now we have 18 or 19 per month currently. Due to the fact that the demand has increased by the business side too, demand has changed on education side as well. And professions started to become more desirable one. Lots of people, even from different specializations, are eager to start as a tester and are taking various online, taking various courses online or physical ones. Due to the high demand, we have several training centers on the market: Soltman, Smart Academy, TBC IT Academy, GETA, Electronic Academy, and others. Also, there are companies which do training beside their main activities and provide internships and employment opportunities, as well as Exactpro, Employment, Exadel, Webis, TBC Bank, and others. Also, the 500 Women in Tech, which is organized by UN Women at BTU, has additional courses of software testing for beginners. And some other are in the way to come out. As the demand has increased, we have lack of lectures on the market, and we are looking for persons who are eager to start trainings for others, to teach others about software testing, and if you are eager, you are welcome in GeoSTQB board. A couple of universities have launched the software testing course based on ISTQB's foundation level syllabi, a course for their students, and demand has increased from 1 group to 4 parallel ones. And now you can see the statistics of ISTQB exams in Georgia. As you see, attempts in 2020 was 8, and in 2021 was 41, and it is in 2022 we can see the statistics of May, and I am sure that the 2022 will cover the statistics of 2021. Yes, I think this data is very interesting and shows how the situation has changed on the market, even from examination point of view. But important note is that while I'm speaking about exams, majority of them goes under foundation level of ISTQB, and the rest products which were either attempts or successful passes are test, automation, engineer, agile testers, and maybe some other ones as well. But once again, these are really few cases. Market should grow, and except foundation level should start demand of different products like mobile testing product, agile testing, gambling, and so on. Yes, I have talked about these sections. Yes, as we said that we made a survey in 2021, and this survey showed that around 60% works as a manual tester, 13 as an automation engineer, and 27 as mixed profession. 90% works at private sector, 6 in public, and 4 in other types of organizations. And I am proud that 62 was women in this survey. Yes, it is about salary, but we are planning to do another survey for this year and share results during the Testers Day. The Testers Day, as you all know, will be on 9th of September 2022, and all of you are welcome. Invited to our partner event. About future plans, as I said, we have Testers Day on 9th to 10th September 2022, including international speakers, new trends-based topics, QA talk series about test automation-based topics. We plan to participate more in regional-based events, webinars, and do knowledge share. We also enter new products, product trainings, and examinations. It is like surprise about new products. And if you want to join us, you are welcome to join us on our Facebook page, on our Facebook group, and on our boards too. Thank you.